Greetings to it, is I, the Golden Joeblivion, and back with our man Lord Joseph Redclaw, Lord of the Golden Tooth, the tenacious Lord. And last episode, not a lot happened. We kind of pumped the brakes as far as rebellion went. I don't know if we're never gonna rebel, but King Lauren. Let me just say this about King Lauren. He is rather despised. He has a lot of traits that would make people easily hate him. He's cruel, he's wrathful, he is excommunicated, which is one of the worst traits you can get as a ruler, because that's almost guarantees rebellion. Kinslayer, which is very hard to get rid of, and is also very bad, and he's also a tyrant. So as a ruler, he's really gone down a dark path. Perhaps to the extent where Lord and Prince Jaime, the future king of the Rock, may actually receive some penalties because of his father's bad behavior. And rebellion did happen. We joined in that rebellion, and we got crushed when Lannisport was essentially rushed, and the leader of the rebellion was instantly captured. And then King Lauren, our half-brother, actually demanded our execution, and then just kind of didn't do it. I don't know what happened. It was some kind of weird bug, but it worked out in our favor. We are yet alive, and I think King Lauren actually has a pretty damn good opinion of us. He doesn't like the fact that we're both ambitious. That's about the only reason he doesn't like us. And then last episode, we were just kind of dicking around. We ended up taking part in a tournament and doing a really shrewd gamble and getting back a lot of gold. So we were able to invest that, I believe, in the Golden Tooth. I don't actually know. Yes, oh yeah, here we go. We're building a castle town, which is going to increase our income over time. Now, for looking at this episode right from the get-go, I see a problem, and that is we don't have a lot of children. We don't have a lot of children. We have only one child, and that is our 5-year-old daughter, Leona Redclaw, who is already betrothed to Prince Jaime of the Rock. Now, why this is a problem is if we don't have any more kids with Cenlia Tully, or Celia Tully, I should say, then we're in kind of some deep shit, because, well, she's currently betrothed to the prince, and if she inherits the Golden Tooth, essentially the children of Jaime and Leona, who are going to be Lannisters, will inherit the Golden Tooth, and House Redclaw will cease to exist. We can't allow that to happen. So we have a couple of options. That is, either we can have more children. Now, I mean, you might ask, how do you have more children? Well, I'll show you guys in a second. Or we break this betrothal, which will piss off King Lauren and Prince Jaime, and we have Leona matrilinearly marry somebody. We should have had her matrilinearly marry anyways, just to increase the number of Redclaws. Ooh, if we break this betrothal, let's see, this will lower Prince Jaime of the Rock's opinion of you by -20. It might be better to break this betrothal now than wait, because he's only 4 years old. In about, let's see, a little bit over 10 years, he'll become King of the Rock, which I think a broken betrothal he'll have forgotten about by that time. So if we're gonna break this betrothal, we should do it quicker rather than later. And considering we have such a low number of Redclaws, I think it's imperative at the moment to have our daughter marry so that she can have kids that are also Redclaws, which means she would probably have to marry some kind of courtier or something. Another option we have is to change our focus to seduction, which we can't even do now, I see, because we have the chaste trait. Okay, so we're kind of bottlenecked in that regard. We have to break this betrothal. We have to break it. There's no other way to ensure that Redclaws will continue on existing. So we're gonna send him. We're gonna break this betrothal. It says this will lower his opinion by -20. That's fine with me as long as it doesn't piss off the king. I mean, maybe it will. Maybe it will. Let's go ahead and break that betrothal. Now, did the king get pissed off? No, he didn't. He didn't care at all. But Prince Jaime didn't care for that. But let's see how long that will last for. For 10 years. That is a long time to remember a broken betrothal, especially when you're only 4 years old. Jesus, okay. But I mean, by the time he comes of age, he'll long have forgotten about this. So it's better that we did this now. What we need to do now is well, I mean, we don't really have to betroth Leona to anybody, but perhaps doing it earlier would be in our favor. Let's see here. Yeah, that's tempting to marry a genius, even though it's really hard for that trait to carry on. I'm thinking more attractive. If we can find someone who is attractive, it might offset her ugly trait. Otherwise, we might be breeding ugly people throughout House Redclaw, and that just won't do. Okay, so this option is kind of limited. Let's go search all, and we're gonna find, no, we're not actually looking for women, we're looking for men. In prison, no. Married, no. Diplomatic range, of course. And we want attractive. Oh, we have Aegon Valerion. He would be perfect. He would be perfect, except they will not accept this marriage. Because difference in religion. Oh, that sucks. All right, let's do this by age again, and we'll go down here to the bottom. It's kind of stupid. I should have done the other. Oh wow, there's a lot of people. We got Gavin, who is a Sand Dornish. I have a feeling that's going to change the character's appearance a little too much. Another Salt Dornish, but we have a Reachman, Garment. Now, will you accept a betrothal to Leona? Yes. Age of Leona, opinion of Lord Joseph, prestige effects. Oh yeah, definitely prestige effects. He's a master of a little city, like a mayor of a city marrying into a lord's family. We take a pretty big hit in prestige, but this essentially means that Leona Redclaw is betrothed. She has someone she can marry. Let's do it. There we go. And he's attractive too, so that will hopefully offset our ugly trait and save House Redclaw from being screwed over in the future. Excellent. All right. Well, since we're not able to do a whole lot of war, who are we trying to sway? I have forgotten. Are we trying to sway King Lauren? Oh, we are. Fate smells upon me. My wife is pregnant. Oh, that's good. Appoint commander. Do we want to serve in King Lauren's, request council support. Maester of the Rock. All right. You know us a favor. Do we want to become, we can get experience by fighting in King Lauren's armies. Now, we don't actually have to commit any of our own soldiers. Prince Lucian for the Rock. Oh, shit. Yeah, we can see Rickard the Arrogant is trying to... Damn, girl. Oh, that sucks. Well, I mean, she was 6 when I started the game, so there's no chance I was going to be able to marry her anyways. And besides, we've got Tully's. Weak claim on the High Lordship of Seaguard. So could we claim... No, we can claim Maidenpool. Cannot claim Seaguard. Very interesting how these Tullys have no claim to Riverrun. So who does have a claim to Riverrun then? Riverrun, history, show a list of all current claimants. There are no claimants? How is that possible? Oh no, there's claimants to the High Lordship. Winifred. Sir Brynden Tully. Ah, okay. He has the claim. And Winifred. Interesting. And you're Lord of Duskendale. Oh, so it's I must be. Ooh, dear brother-in-law. Yes. Do I want to become a commander? I don't think so. I want to fight in my own wars. I want to fight in my own battles and stuff. So there is something going on with the claims and stuff like that, not really making sense to me, but that's more my mistake. That's because I'm not paying attention. Or I haven't actually done the research to figure out how exactly claims work, so I apologize for my limited knowledge in that regard. Maybe Celia will give us a son this time around, but what I'm more concerned about now is I want to change my focus. War focus, huh? I mean, if we picked Scholar, if we went Scholarship, I'm wondering if it wouldn't be able to increase our Scientist. But then again, who cares? Like, who really cares about that? We've already done Carousing. We didn't really gain much from being in the military. Or having the war focus, I should say. Let's see, we could do Intrigue. Could become a Schemer. Seduction. I'm wondering if Intrigue would be good. I'm not sure. Maybe we want to focus on business. Family would be good for making our... So is Prince James... Oh, he's our nephew. Ah. Yes, family would be good too. Ah, we have another tourney. Well, now I'm concerned. What do I want to pick? Do I want to pick rulership or business? Get more gold. If we go down business, we can get ourselves lots of fucking gold. That could be really, really useful for building stuff. And then rulership is kind of a less... I mean, it's weird. Rulership is kind of a weird one. It's stewardship-based, but it's not quite as stewardship-based. It's great if you want to get the gardener trait. But intrigue would also be good just for spying on the enemies of the king. Spying on enemies of the king. And our intrigue isn't that low. We could get, I think, Schemer, which would give us +2 intrigue. Put us up to 13 there, wouldn't it? It also runs the risk of giving us some bad traits like deceitful and stuff. Let's try money. We did war. Now let's try money. See if that doesn't make a difference. We could, I mean, if we get enough gold, we could establish a bank. I mean, that's always a good way of getting money. Hereby invite you to a tourney to participate in the tourney. I will go. Why? Because we have nothing better to do. I'm kind of concerned by this. Ooh, depose the king, Prince Lucian for the Rock, our half-brother. And he's married to a Brax, and he's already had a kid, Prince Rolf Lannister. Notice Gawain Corbray is a hard worker. Send him to recruit men. All right, Robin Foot, our future. He is the future heir of Nuns Deep down here. The small spider. Spiders, I can't abide by them either. Robin Foot gets the Craven trait. Yes, we want him to be a coward, and we want him to like us. Okay, so we got dual skill of 80, and Lord Peter here has 55. We're probably gonna beat him. You can place a bet on a competitor anytime during the competition via diplomatic interaction. Right-click on the portrait. Sir John Mouton. Christ. Is Edwile here? Oh, there's a lot of people in this one. Sir Edwile, are you here? I don't see him. Sir Sumner Crakehall. So, just for shits and giggles, if I wanted to place a bet on this guy, I can't. Perhaps I can place a bet. Okay, the first tilt's already started, and I can't place a bet on him either. That's kind of weird. No one starts. Oh, here we go. Find a bookmaker. Okay, you find a bookmaker. So, from my understandings, as far as this shit goes, bets are probably based off of, assuming that the betting here in Game of Thrones follows any sort of logic. It's the sooner you place a bet, the greater the odds are. So, because essentially it's more, if you wait till the tourney's halfway over, then it makes it a lot easier to guess who's going to win and you can get your bet. So, the earlier you place your bets, the greater your odds are going to be. I think it also affects the fighting skill of the person that you're betting on. So, for example, if they have no training in fighting whatsoever, and it's really early in the tourney, naturally people are going to be expecting that person to get knocked out very early. But if you were to bet on them early, and then they were to somehow win the tournament, which is, very unlikely odds, you would get such a huge amount of money in the end. It would almost, I don't know, it'd be pretty ridiculous. You search the tourney grounds for a bookmaker who will take a bet on Sir Melvin Sarsfield winning the tourney, and finally locate such a man. He is offering odds of 25-1 that Sir Melvin will prevail from amongst the 36 remaining competitors. 25-1. Those are ridiculous odds. Well, I'm not sure. The last time we did the odds, it was 16-10, I think. And when we bet 40 gold, we got 112 back. 25-1, I'm thinking, is probably a I don't know if those odds are better or worse. I think the odds are worse, but the payout will be more if it somehow works out. So that's just how it works. Unfortunately, I really wish there was an easier way to see who's actually competing. Those are ridiculous odds. I'm not going to bet on you, but what I might do is I'm going to go to the realm. Any preferably men. Search the realm. And we're going to do this based off of, are there formidable fighters? Is Gawain Corbray in the tourney? I don't think he is. Is Edwile Stademon in the tourney? No, it doesn't seem that he is. This is in the realm. Gawain's not here. Lionel, Sir of Viewpoint. Yeah, you're not. Is Sir Robin Nayland. Ah, here we go. So I'm going to look up, first of all, who all the formidable fighters are. Okay, I see Gawain, who is not in the tourney, and Lord Selmond of Sarsfield. He is also in the tourney, and he is a formidable fighter, but he's malnourished. And he's old. Okay, dual skills 75. So let's look up skilled fighter. Edwile Stademon, he won the last tourney, but he's not in this one. Then there's Robin Nayland, he's not in this one. There is, okay, we've got Lord Reynard of Red Ramble. Victor, Sir of Goldhill, he is not in this one. Sir John Mouton is also in this one, but he's got 70. So right now we've got Reynard, who's looking like he might have the highest dual skill. There is Sir Alton. Can I place a bet on myself? Oh my god, I can. I can place a bet on myself. There's only one person I can think of who would beat us, and that is Lord Reynard. And I'm just going off of just personal combat skill itself. 25, 60. King Lauren, are you in the tourney? Oh, you are. We can probably best you. Okay, so Sir Adrian. Shit, he's also here too. Christ. So we could bet on ourselves, and there's 2 people I know of who would probably be able to best us. So if I did bet on Lord Reynard, what are my odds? 15-1. Better. Okay. Large bet. You know what? We've got the gold for it. Why not? We'll bet on Lord Reynard. And then where's the other guy? Is he paid? No, he is Sir Adrian. Sir Adrian. Oh, there's also Sir Ellis? Jesus Christ. Honest, ruthless, brave, skilled fighter. Oh, there's a lot of them. Commander of Goldshire. Alright, I can't place another bet. Has not already placed a bet. Oh, damn, you can only bet 1 time? Come on. Come on. That's annoying. Alright, let's see how this all pans out. That's annoying. And I hit my opponent. Alright, Lord Reynard Turnberry and Sir Rob were the next to joust in the lists. After many tilts and broken lances, Sir Rob was eventually on a horse, leaving Lord Reynard. Okay, he fought well. You expertly struck Sir Melwyn. A fine hit, I must say. Okay, then the next tilt begins with Sir Reginald. Okay, we should be able to take him out too. You've been declared the winner. Good. Okay, and it seems Sir Reginald may have gotten the best of us here. Come on, stay on your horse. Oh, you ass. He's been declared the winner, defeating you. So he had 65, we had 80, and he somehow beat us. Oh, are you shitting me? Well, no wonder Sir Sumner Crakell has 110 duel skill. Jesus Christ. He fought well. My bet has been lost. Yes, it has been. Jesus. I didn't see that Sir Sumner had 110. I should have bet on him. That was lazy on my part. And okay, so I lose my gold and I lose the tourney. Fucking hell. That's annoying. But I'm guessing our castle town's been built, because our income has now gone up by 1 whole gold apiece. Excellent. Ooh, a personal study. Build it. We can always write about amazing things. All right. Okay, so we now have a son, Donald Redclaw. I don't really like the name Donald, so we're going to rename him Gareth Redclaw. That's a better name. I like that one. All right, Leona, we made you do focus on struggle, did we not? Yes, we did. And you're married to Garmund matrilinearly. Excellent. And then Gareth, I will be the guardian of my son, Gareth. Actually, I can't. We got Robin Foote, and we have Eldrick Betley. I'm gonna give you to Gawain Corbray. There we go. And then I want to become the guardian for my own son. Good. And then you're going to become my ward. Excellent. Now, our tutor looks like a maester. Maester Irwin. I don't remember putting you in the position of court tutor, sir. Edwile Stanton. Stademon. Stanton's also a good name, but the reason I'm picking Sir Edwile, knowing full well that he has the content trait, what the court tutor will do is they'll train every child that doesn't get a personal guardian themselves, just by default. So by default, he's going to be teaching everyone how to be better in martial with dueling skill, but also hopefully making them content, which will make them very, very good to have in our court if they're vassals. Not so good if they're our own children. So for example, Gareth, we want to not become content. Hopefully he'll become ambitious. His siblings, though, I believe we will want them to be content, which will make them, they won't be title claimants anymore. They won't be threats. It's especially good if you're the king and you've got multiple siblings who also think you're a pretender and claim it to the titles. If they're content, they won't worry about that shit. At least I think they won't. Excellent. So, ooh, what's going on there? Excellent. We've had our son. Superb. Fall in love. That would be good. That would be good. My mission to improve your name has so far been a success. Good job, my wife. Let's go ahead and sway you. Oh, Jesus. Troubled pregnancy. That's not good. The monument promised by Sir Stefan is finished. Upon unveiling, a statue of yourself is revealed, and you notice the crowd smiling and giving you a round of applause. I have no words. Excellent. And we have just peaked over 1,000 prestige. Has our study been completed? It is almost there. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end this episode early because I don't have much time before I have to go to work today, and I want to spend some of that time figuring out what I'm going to do for the Joeblivion custom house, what I exactly plan on having it all done, and my goal is to have it out. I think I'm going to do the first recording on Friday, but leading up to that, I'm going to be taking time out of my day to work on that alongside getting these recordings out to you guys. So I hope this was entertaining and informative. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video. I have been the Golden Joeblivion. This has been Lord Joseph the Tenacious of Lord of the Golden Tooth. And until next time, I will see you all later.